Hello my darlings, welcome to this reading with me, Sherry. And in this one we're going to be taking a look at the next significant relationship in your life. So I'm not looking at F-boys, I'm not looking at maybe certain flings. I want to take a look at the next significant, important relationship. So 3 options, option number 1, option number 2, and option number 3. See which one you're mostly drawn to. Don't overthink it, and let's go ahead and get started. My lovely option number 1. Hi and welcome to your reading, guys. If you were drawn to the white heart, get comfy as I'm shuffling the cards. Say your name out loud or in your head. Helps you better connect to the energies of the reading. Alright, let's go ahead and take a look. Next significant romantic relationship. What will the cards tell us today? Ace of Swords, 9 of Swords. My darlings, I have a question for you, my amazing option number 1. Do you want a new relationship or are you thinking about somebody from the past? What is happening over here? Show me more. It kind of feels like you're still aching when it comes to somebody. That's why I keep getting this energy of old and new and kind of being undecided. Maybe you kind of are already in a situationship and you're wondering if you're going to have a relationship with this person, because it feels like 2 people are involved. Yeah, you and maybe 2 other people. For some of you, it's literally the energy of you subconsciously wanting to know if the other person is going to come back or if it's going to work out. The Tower, I'm going to be honest with you, not the best sign. We'll pull out more cards over here, because this energy is a little bit confusing. Queen of Cups. So you know what? It tells me that emotionally somebody drained you. And it could be the situation with your relatives as well. But for the majority of you, I'm seeing that right now you're emotionally drained. And I almost want to say again, do you want a new relationship? And if you do want it, do you want it to heal from the old one? If that doesn't sound like your situation, guys, choose one of the other 2 options. Because here I'm getting a little bit of a chaotic, unclear energy. And funny enough, I'm getting somebody coming back. I'm getting some sort of situation that repeats itself. With the Wheel of Fortune, the Page of Cups, even with the Tower card, it's almost like some sort of story isn't over. Some sort of chapter isn't over. Because they're showing me, bringing back romance. So you might be on the lookout for a new relationship, guys. But again, I feel for the majority of you, it's important to ask yourself the question, are you looking for that new relationship to forget the old one? See, they keep giving me the past. The past that doesn't let you go. And again, they're showing me that maybe it's not being let go for a reason. All right, let me see then. The heart wants one thing, the mind wants another thing. I gotta tell you this, guys, my lovely option number one. You seem to be somebody who's very self-aware, very elevated. You guys might be in a different country right now, or somebody who travels a lot, somebody who knows a couple of languages. Now, what I'm going to say next, it's not meant to offend anybody. But what I'm seeing is the person that you're worried about, you are much, much, much higher when we're talking about emotional intelligence, when we're talking about maybe mental intelligence as well, very self-aware. It's this energy where you've matured, you've grown, you've developed much faster than this other person did. And maybe your expectations from this person, they seem normal to you, but to them it's like too much. Too much, yeah, with the 10 of Wands coming through in reverse. The definition of too much. The straw that broke the camel's back. Because you came through as an Empress over here. And you're dealing with a person that's immature. A person who can't handle their emotions really well. Okay, then show me, with that Wheel of Fortune that I saw, that energy of something not being over, is there still, what, another chapter with this person, or which way are you going to go? So what I'm seeing over here, guys, for the majority of you anyways, there's going to be another meeting or another date or something with this person. You know, maybe another night with this person that I'm talking about. But then what I'm seeing is this energy of death. And then after death comes the sun. So I'm going to be honest with you that cycle that they showed me, it's going to be very short-lived. Only because when it comes to this realization that this person is just not there yet, and you don't know when they're going to get there, there's this energy where you shift your focus on you. So if you've been wondering if there is going to be a significant relationship with that person from the past, and maybe you really wanted it to the point where it literally came up and took up that much time, that much of your energy and that much of your attention, this is something that you definitely needed to hear, definitely needed to see. But the cards are suggesting that there is going to be another person. And you will go into that new relationship from a different point of view. Because after that death, after that ending, after that transformation, you go into the energy of the sun. And it sounds weird because there's such a massive difference between the two of them. But you might end up maybe even changing your location, changing some sort of surroundings in one way or another. And for quite some time, you're just going to enjoy life. Enjoy life because they're showing me flirtiness, they're showing me hanging out with friends. I think it will take some time healing. So I don't know if you're going to like what I'm going to tell you or not, but your next significant relationship is going to be with you, because you're going to get to know you better. And then the cards are saying, yes, of course, there's going to be a romantic relationship, of course. But the next significant relationship, guys, is going to be of you with you, where you get to know you better, where you free yourself from people who made you question who you really are. And I think you're not going to settle for anything less than the Empress for the Emperor, Emperor for the Empress energy. Again, I don't see this being very long, and I don't see you being lonely at all, guys, because again, they showed me that you're going to get a lot of attention, a lot of affection, new friendships, or having fun with old friends. It's just kind of living your life without worrying about romantic relationships, because you're going to feel so good, so liberated. You're going to feel very much excited to get to know you. But like I said, you will get a new relationship. So maybe, you guys want to check out one of the other options to see maybe with whom, because I know here we focused mostly on this other person, on this other energy, but this is something that you needed to hear. This is definitely something that you need to hear. But let me see if I can get at least something about the next person. Queen of Wands, Nine of Wands, Fortune, you know what? Honestly, they're not giving me a lot. They're giving me Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. They're giving me this energy of maybe somebody with a slightly fuller figure, round eyes, beautiful eyes. I'm getting a lot of browns. So, this could be hair color. This could be the eye color. But it's almost like they're saying focus on you. For now, focus on you. Maybe, it's not the time to put this information in your head. Maybe you need to figure things out first. And again, like I said, you could check out one of the other two options, and keep in mind that this is a general reading. All right, my amazing option number 1. That's what I have for you. I hope you enjoyed this reading. I hope it resonated. If you're up for a personal reading, all you have to do is send me an email. The email's in the description box below this video. Do check my Patreon page out with over 175 exclusive videos, additional discounts on personal readings, and much, much more. Alright guys, take care now. Bye. My lovely option number 2. And welcome to your reading, guys. If you were drawn to the blue hearts, get comfy as I'm shuffling the cards. Say your name out loud in your head, helps you better connect to the energies of this reading. Okay, let's take a look. How, when, with whom. Okay, you know what, guys? For the majority of you, straight away, what I'm getting, it has something to do with physical strength. It has something to do with a place where you return, right? With the Eight of Cups coming through in reverse, which shows me the energy of returning. 10 of Wands together with strength. It's a place that has to do with health. It has to do with strength. I'm seeing for a lot of you things like gyms, places that have something to do with rebuilding your strength, exercise, maybe lifting something. A gorgeous energy, because I'm also hearing, music. I'm getting this energy of liking going there. Well, for the most part, anyways. So I'm getting this, meeting this particular person at a gym. Small percentage of some sort of sport events. Yeah. So if you like going to places that are maybe MMA fights, hockey, racing, things like this could also play a part in it. But it's something where it's very much about competition. It's something that's repetitive. Yeah. So it could be happening, I don't know, once every couple of, I don't know, months or something like this. But it's something repetitive, something that has to do with showcasing strength. There's music, there's excitement. Well, so it kind of feels, yeah. Queen of Swords, yeah. And when you first meet this person, you might be giving them a cold shoulder. You might be like taking your time. You might be keeping them at a distance. But at the same time, you're going to feel very excited and very intrigued. This is interesting. This is like a different level of self-control over here, guys. Different level of self-control with the energy of temperance coming through in reverse, because you would be excited. Like when you see this person, there's this energy of intrigue, excitement. They're also showing me being physically attracted, but you are not going to make it easy for them. It kind of feels like the other person is going to be doing a lot of work, a lot of work to get your attention, to try and communicate with you. You're just going to be like a little bit of an ice queen or an ice king. But the reason why this person is still going to make a move, you're going to, even though you're going to give them a cold shoulder, guys, there's still something in your eyes, in the way that your body language is going to kind of communicate with them, that will show them that you're just a little bit standoffish, right? If that's the right word. I think it is, but you know what I mean. So it's not a no. It's not a complete no. It's you kind of maybe feeling a little bit on guard, or feeling like you've been caught off guard, that you're not ready. Or maybe like you won't feel like it's the right circumstances. But the universe's clock is the only one that matters. So the universe has its wisdom as to when to bring somebody into your life, and it has its reasons. And here, this is absolutely gorgeous, because it's going to be like a no, but also it's a maybe, a yes maybe, and they're going to read that energy off of you really well. Okay, let me see what else comes through. So I am seeing that, guys, for some of you, this is very interesting. It could be that your car needs fixing, right? And again, maybe you were on your way to the gym or on the way to some sort of event. It could be that, you meet this person when your car needs fixing. But this is like, they're just saying like something that needed to be mentioned for some of you, or you might be choosing a car. And that's why you might be like, okay, well, I'm not here to meet anybody. I'm here to do like a particular task. But yeah, like I said, Mama Universe knows best. Okay. Let's see what else is going to come through about this new significant relationship. And by the way, yes, it is going to be new. It is going to be with a new person. Let me see what else comes through. Show me maybe when this could be happening. I would say up to 18 weeks. Up to 18 weeks, guys. Again, 8, again, 8. Yeah, I would say definitely 16 to 18 weeks. And maybe on the 8th, because they're giving me 3 8s over here. Yeah. 8, 8, 8. Maybe you've been seeing a lot of 8s. Maybe it's your number plate. Maybe you live in an apartment. It's 88 or 8. Okay. Show me what we need to know about the person that you're going to date next. A very interesting combination, guys. Honestly, I'm getting a lot of Scorpio energy. I'm getting a lot of Pisces energy. So definitely somebody who's intuitive, somebody who's trustworthy, patient, incredibly patient. Patience is a very, very big thing over here. Now, for some of you, depending on the age, this person might have children, hence the patience of a saint. This is what I'm hearing. This person is, wow, like their nerves are almost made of steel. And they're very understanding. There's this energy of like them being very compassionate and understanding, yet they don't take any BS from anybody. So they know the limit. And they're very patient when they need to be and with the right people. So it doesn't mean that they're just patient with everybody. No, not at all. They have very good boundaries. They have very good BS radar. But like sometimes they just kind of know like the patience will pay off. And they're very understanding. They can see when it's patience because the other person is afraid or like, they're unsure. Or if it's, patience because somebody is just wasting their time. They're like, no, I'm not going to do that. I am seeing, somebody who's very good looking, both males and females. When we're talking about yin, we're talking about this appearance that's very, very appealing. Very appealing. And even the man can have those feminine traits, but they're nice. They're not taking away from their masculinity. They actually add to it. If we're talking about a woman, we're talking about a very feminine energy. Again, maybe not necessarily looks, but feminine energy for sure. And there is a person who's gone through a lot of things. It's a person who's got a lovely voice. A lovely voice. There's something about, wow, you could listen to this person for a very, very long time. And they're very passionate. So when we're talking about, physical intimacy, when we're talking about playfulness, when we're talking about creativity, things like this, very passionate. I am seeing that, you guys going to be very attracted to them when we're talking about physical aspects, first and foremost. And maybe that's why you're going to be a little bit careful at the beginning, because you'll be like, okay, you know what, somebody with those looks, I don't know. It's this energy, where they get attention. That they have a lot of attention with looks like this. And you're kind of thinking, okay, well, maybe it's a player. Maybe it's somebody who's looking for something serious. Well, on the contrary, they were just blessed with the good looks. This is not somebody who's self-involved. This is not somebody who's a narcissist where, they're just going to be looking at their at their selfie and their reflection all day, like kind of smoothing their hair and saying, damn, I'm so beautiful. No, they kind of understand that, it's more than just the looks. And they have more than just the looks. But they're very good looking. Very good looking. Very good with children. Like I said, they might have children, or they might have something to do with working with children, or, but for sure, they're very, like somebody who can find a way to communicate with different people, And they're also very good with animals. Gorgeous. Okay. Let me see what sort of relationship that's going to be. You're going to make them work for it. You're going to make them work for it, guys. So they're telling me that the two of you, you're going to go through thick and thin together. You are going to have a lot in common. I want to say it's not a trauma bond that I'm seeing, no, but you will have a lot of things you can relate to when it comes to the heartache you've experienced. Maybe in relationships, the disappointment in relationships over here. Maybe you had to experience the same kind of, I want to say maybe oppression. I know it's a big word, but it feels that way, you know, where people can really relate to a certain environment. Yeah. But again, with the Nine of Pentacles, I'm actually seeing that you guys are going to maybe help each other when it comes to money, with encouragement, with career advice, with just kind of being there for one another and believing in yourself. So there's definitely improvement when we're talking about finances. And the card that came through over here is the Sun. So I'm going to say, you know what, guys, as long as it lasts, it's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be, even though, like I said, you will go through a lot of things together, for the most part, it's going to be fun. It's going to be this energy of supporting. It's very light-hearted. And I'm seeing a lot of compliments, a lot of holding hands, you know, spending time together, doing things that are fun, not letting not letting things get to get you down. And there's a lot of intimacy that's coming through over here. Like intimacy to the point of, like, you know, where somebody washes, like, you know, someone's hair, you know, and it's interesting. It's very caring. And maybe something that you thought could only happen in movies and fairy tales, but there's going to be this beautiful part to it. Okay, my lovely, option number 2, that's what I see for you. I hope you enjoyed this reading and it resonated. If you're up for a personal one, all you have to do is send me an email. The email's in the description box below this video. The same place you will find the link to my Patreon with over 175 exclusive videos, additional discounts, and much, much more. Make sure to check it out. Loads to see there, loads to find out. Guys, take care now. Bye. My lovely option number 3. And welcome to your reading, guys. If you're drawn to the brown heart, get comfy. And as I'm shuffling the cards, say your name out loud in your head. Helps you better connect to the energies of this reading. Alright, your next significant relationship, romantic relationship. Let's take a look at the story. Well, this is quite interesting because they're showing me a delay that changes it all. A delay in travel. For a lot of you, I'm sensing, you know what, this could be a long distance energy. So for some of you, what I'm seeing is you already know this person, you're already talking to them, but you're at a distance with the energy of the star. It might be that you have started to communicate with them recently, or you will meet them very, very soon. I mean, very soon. Like for some of you, it's within the next 10 days, 14 days. This is what I'm sensing. Especially if within this time period, there's something about traveling. But they're showing me delay. A delay that plays a huge role. Now I'm going to read it like this. If you're already in a long distance relationship with somebody and you've been maybe planning to go to them, there's something about a delay, but it's going to do good for your relationship. It actually will make the two of you realize that you care about each other much more than you thought. And from maybe something that's a maybe, it will turn into a definite yes. If you're single, Pringle, yeah, it tells me that within this time period, either because of your delay, you meet this person, or because of their delay. Like a flight gets cancelled or it gets delayed, a train gets cancelled or delayed, a meeting gets cancelled or delayed. There's something about a change of route that's happening over here. Because they're showing me like an alternative route found. And it leads you to this significant person. I'm getting a lot of Aquarius energy that's coming through. Cancer energy. The only thing is, my lovely option number 3, it feels like a long distance connection, or a connection with somebody who has to travel a lot for work. And I mean travel a lot. Maybe, long distances, long times at a time. Okay. So there's a little bit of energy of missing one another. Okay. Let me see what else comes through. This person might be a runner. Not a runner in a relationship, but a runner, somebody who runs. Or guys, it could be you, because there's something about a very lean body that they're showing me. And they might have used sport as a way to recover from loads of things. Yeah? They might have used sport as a way to recover from loads and loads of things. They're telling me things are not going to be as they seem. Like when you first meet, or when you maybe at the early stages of communicating, it's interesting because they're showing me the energy of the moon. And I'm going to open this up a little bit more. Let me just leave the moon over here. Because they keep saying things are going to change. You know what? You might meet somebody, and I know, a lot of you, maybe you won't like it, but it is what it is. You might meet somebody with with a very eventful past. You might meet somebody who tends to be more of a player, right? And this is the energy where you change. You change, they change. So when I say your meeting, it's incredibly important for the two of you. Whether you already know each other or not. Because what I'm hearing for you, option number 3, it's the person you're going to settle down with. You are going to be that person for your partner, for your future spouse, who makes them realize a lot of things about themselves, about their past ways, And with you, they will love you so freaking much. The idea of being with somebody else is not even going to cross their mind. Because in one way or another, you are going to be the combination of things that they've been looking for. Plus, they would have done all of their healing that made them look for love in all the wrong places. So with you, it's very interesting because people will, that known this person before, they will look at them when you two are going to be together and be like, is that you? And they'll just be like, okay, do you want to go out? Do you want to do this? Do you want to do that? And they're like, no, you know what? I'm not interested in that anymore. I'm not interested in like playing games. I'm not interested in having more than just the one person. I'm not interested in doing anything that might sabotage this relationship. And I'm going to tell you this, guys, a lot of people from their past are going to be upset. Upset with them. No, well. But this is a very rare story where, people change. Yeah, see, the King of Wands, when it comes to in reverse, that's a player energy. And they're like, no, I'm ready to kind of settle down. I'm ready to leave all of that in the past. And by the way, honestly, it kind of feels like, maybe it's going to be somebody who used to go out drinking a lot and partying a lot and doing whatnot. And then they come to this energy of temperance where they they look after their body. They might go running. They might be working out. They might be working with their mind, with their mental health, Like they are getting their shit together. This is what I'm seeing. They might also be mixed race, or they might be a different nationality, guys. For you, my lovely option number 3. Okay, let me find out more about this particular person. But before we do, I already mentioned the timing. Didn't I? Very soon for a lot of you. All right, let's find out more about this person. Yeah, they're all going to be about home, peace, and comfort. They're like, no, I'm done with clubs. I'm done with, riding around, whatever. It's like this energy, like, that's it. I'm grown. I'm grown now. That's it. I want peace. I want a family. I want comfort. I want this energy of, just the one person. And they're actually very supportive. Like in your relationship together, guys, what I'm seeing is this amazing support of one another. So honestly, it's almost like they did 180 or at least 120 when it comes to their life. Very supportive. Okay. Scorpio energy. I know a lot of you are rolling your eyes like, no, please, not Scorpio. Well, yes, a Scorpio. Very sexy, very seductive. Sometimes, no, with you, they're not even going to be that intense, guys. You're going to kind of skip that part of them for the majority of you. Some of you might get a little sneak peek of it, but they're all about renewal. Might be somebody who, again, like I said, very big on their health. For some of you, it's somebody who's very good at math. Fire, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius came through very strongly. Confident, optimistic, passionate, brave, a go-getter. a go-getter, but it's very interesting how it's mixed with the energy of calm and supportive. You know, this person is very versatile, very multifaceted. There's something about when they get upset, you know how they might clench their jaw, and for whatever reason they're showing me this image because they're very good looking and they have a very strong jawline, a very defined jawline, especially men. But I swear, guys, it's almost like they went from, you know, from having a very chaotic life to just kind of organizing and getting their shit together through spirituality, through sports, through loads and loads of things. They saw the light at the end of the tunnel that kind of led them to, you know, whatever they needed to do to make their life better. All right, anyways, let's go ahead and take a look at the type of relationship that you guys are going to have because, like I said, for a lot of you, what I'm seeing is a future spouse energy, you know? Yeah, judgment. Look at this. Leveling up. Leveling up. The Ace of Pentacles, committed. Yeah. The Eight of Cups, kind of letting go of the past. Leaving like old ways behind. Like I said, progression, progression, progression. And for you as well, guys, you're going to be healing a lot of things with this particular person. So they're showing me that it will take some time for the two of you to kind of form this relationship. It will take a little bit of time. But what I'm seeing is honesty. And what I'm seeing at the end of the day is, again, this energy of 10 of Cups, where the two of you, you're very happy together. You're very, very happy together. We could be talking about children over here, but the 10 of Cups, you know, it's a beautiful card. And again, I want to say it's like you have everything that you need in this person. And they have everything that you have everything that they need. All right, my lovely option number 3. That's what I see for you. I hope you enjoyed this video and it resonated. If you're up for a personal one, all you have to do is send me an email. The email's in the description box below this video. In the same place, you will find the link to my Patreon page with over 175 exclusive videos, additional discounts on personal readings, and much, much more. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And take care of your beautiful selves now. Bye.